Always low prices at Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza.
A geotechnical and structures laboratory team from the U.S. Army Engineer Research and Development Center, also known as ERDC, recently completed field testing exercises right here in Clark County at Nellis Air Force Base. During the mission, ERDC researchers tested new expeditionary airfield matting components that are lighter, easier to pack, and may have the capacity to last longer than current models. Now let's hear from the experts on how the airfield assessments went.
Over the past probably 10 years, ERDC team has been working on developing a brand new matting system. This matting system is called AML. It's an airfield mat, lightweight. We've reduced the volume of the mat by about a third, and then we've also reduced its weight by about 40% in unit area. And the idea is we wanted to try to come up with something that's easier to ship around the world, more logistically friendly, and is easier on the troops when they're installing it.
ERDC helps solve our nation's most pressing challenges in civil and military engineering, geospatial sciences, water resources, and environmental sciences for the Army, Department of Defense, civilian agencies, and for our country's public good.
AM2 has been around for a very long time. It was developed in the 60s to simulate aircraft ship decks. It's been the gold standard for matting for a long time. However, it was designed well before our current shipping container configurations, and so the reason we're trying to bring in something like AML rather than just always using AM2 is because AML is more friendly to shipping by cargo containers and shipping to C-17s using the Air Force.
ERDC conducts research and development in support of the soldier, military installations, and the Corps of Engineers Civil Works mission, along with state and municipal authorities, among others.
Logistically, it's a lot more friendly. However, it's not as structurally robust as AM2, so we're not going to get rid of AM2 completely. We're just making a supplemental for where you don't necessarily need something as robust as AM2. It's actually been very effective. We caught a lot of the big issues in the small scale testing. AML has tighter tolerances because we shrank it down, so we were a little bit concerned about that, but we were able to build a very large section of the pad in just a day. So generally speaking, we took some notes, some ways we can improve, but it was actually a lot more effective than we might have thought coming out here.
ERDC is home to 7 labs in 4 states and employs over 2,600 individuals.
They've been learning a lot of what this new mat is actually entailing. They've been given a great deal of feedback and reviews for the ERDC team, so they can take it back for testing and research purposes. My guys have been just phenomenal out here. We were the first ones to actually touch this, so it's a great feeling for not only myself leading this, but also just for my guys and just seeing them actually getting the recognition that they deserve for this. I'm so happy that you guys actually worked with us and chose us to be a part of this great opportunity.
The U.S. Army Engineer Research and Development Center's vision is to become the world's premier public engineering and environmental sciences research and development organization. Reporting from Las Vegas and shooting it back over that hump to Pahrump, I'm Maria Centers for News 25.